Hello, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this session of English 301 Technical Report Writing. Today, I will tell you about the question pattern of final exam. And you can see a Word file on your screen. So just follow this and I'll explain. First of all, this is the course name, English 301 question pattern of final exam. This time you will have 50 marks exam. The final exam is of 50 marks and you will have 2 hours to complete the exam. Okay, so one type of question in the exam will be to write short answers to the given questions. It is not necessary that this question will be first question in the exam. This may be first, this may be second, this may be last. Okay, so I just put them here in a random sequence. So the first question that I want to tell you is write short answers to the following questions, and there will be 10 questions. Each question will have 1 mark. So it's like 1 into 10 is equal to 10 marks. So like what kind of questions? So this time the chapters that will be included in the exam are chapter 4, 5 and 6. So the questions will be from these 3 chapters. So one example is, can you use a comma after that? So according to the rule that you have learned in your exam, the answer is no. So when you write the answer, you as a student, you will write we. No, we cannot use a comma with that. So this is the answer, and let me make it another color so it stands out from the others. Okay, let the answer be black in color. Okay, so you understand this. So no, we cannot use a comma with that. Okay, the other type of question that will be in the exam is fill in the blanks with the words given in the box. So in the box there will be words like I have written words like fact, adjective clause, because, since, etc. It's not necessary that these words will be there. These are just example. So now there is an example. The question sentence is, the match was cancelled dash there was rain. So the answer will be because BECAUCAUSA, because there was rain. So this is the answer. Okay, so in this way you have to fill in 10 gaps. There will be 10 sentences. Each sentence will have 1 gap and you will get 1 mark for that. Okay, the next type of question is identify the incorrect sentence from each group of the given sentences and explain why it is incorrect. So there will be sentences, you have to find out one sentence which is not correct. And when you find out the sentence, you have to say, you have to explain why the sentence is not correct. So examples are given here. The first one is wash your hands before you start eating. Second one is before you start eating, and then wash your hands. So obviously you can see the second sentence, before you start eating. This is a dependent clause with nothing, with no other independent clause with it. So this the meaning of this sentence is not clear. That's why this is incorrect. So the second sentence is incorrect. So you will identify it. You can write incorrect, you can click it, you can check it, and then you have to explain why it is incorrect. So it is incorrect because the sentence is incorrect because there is no dependent clause with it. An independent clause is a fragment, is not a sentence, is not correct unless there is a independent clause. Sorry, and a dependent clause. A dependent clause is not complete if there is no independent clause is attached to it. So the sentence is not correct because it is a dependent clause and there is no independent clause written before or after it. So even you can add like it is a dependent clause and there is no independent clause with it. So it is incorrect. Okay, the next type of questions will be edit the following paragraph with capital letters and periods where they are required. So there will be a paragraph, and in the paragraph there will be mistakes. You have to find out the mistakes and correct them. So the mistakes are mostly capitalization and period mistake. I am not sure, then there may be some other types of mistakes. If there are some other type of mistakes, it will be written in the question. And this time there will be 20 mistakes, 10 capitalization, 10 period mistakes. So the marks will be 10, half marks for each. It's not it's not 1 marks, it's half marks for each of them. So you will get 10 marks total. In the same way here, here you will have in question. Well, first type of question there will be 10 items, 10 marks. Second type of questions, 10 items, 10 marks. And in identify the incorrect sentence from the group, it will have 10 sentences, 10 marks. And in edit the mistakes, 20 mistakes, 10 marks. Like you can see, there is an example. This is an example. He is Saleh Al-Shahri. He is a great footballer. I like him very much. Now here is one mistake. Here is the name. It is a proper name. So the S should be capitalized. So you underline it and then you will write capital S here. And the small s will be cut. Okay, leave it. So, and there is another mistake in this over here is he is a great footballer. I like him very much. After great footballer, there is no full stop. So you will just underline this so the teacher can understand there is a mistake, and you give a full stop here. So you have to, there are two things here, Shabab, in correcting mistakes. First, you have to identify the mistake, and then you have to correct the mistake. Two steps. When you complete both these steps, you get marks. Okay, so this is the fourth type of question. And another type of question is write a paragraph. As you can see, you will have topics, and based on the topics, you have to write paragraph. Write a paragraph of, this time it's not 80, it will be more than 100, because you know, this is final exam. Okay, write a paragraph of about 100 years, not exactly 100 words, on any one of the following topics. Include all three types of sentences: simple, complex, compound in the paragraph. Also, you may be asked to use you know, adjectives and space orders, and if there is opinion paragraph, then you will be asked to use facts and opinions, like this. So it will be mentioned in the question. So you have to write a paragraph of 10 marks of around 100 words. There will be three topics. You have to choose one topic and write a paragraph. So this is all about the question pattern of final exam. The summary is 50 to full marks 50, time 2 hours. And there will be 5 different type of questions. Each question will have 10 marks, mostly with 10 items, and in correcting mistakes, there will be 20 items. So this much about this question pattern of final exam. If you have any query, any doubt, anything you want to ask, you can ask me. You can send me course messages, you can send me email, or during the class you can ask me. This is the best time during the class. We will be there face to face, virtually, not physically. Virtually we will be face to each other, so you can ask me here. So this much for today. If you have queries, contact me. Have a nice time. See you next week.